He wanted to weep. But the last 2 years had turned his heart to stone. Too much had been asked of him. Too much had been lost. And he had no more sorrow left. Brothers forsaken. A world of Ultramar burned, and the golden dream of galactic unity reduced to ashes. Such a singular moment in history should be mourned. It demanded tears, a rending of clothes, a tearing of hair, or at the very least, an outburst of primal rage. He indulged none of these cathartic releases. This is not the sorrow of a single man. It is the silence that follows the death of an ideal. A moment in history that demanded mourning, but found only stone. There were no tears left in him, not because grief had passed, but because it had consumed everything it could, and left behind only dust. He was called Remus, an Ultramarine of Guilliman's blood, but the name matters less than the soul beneath it. For 2 years, he had watched the 500 worlds burn. Prandium, defiled. Kauth, torn asunder. And the sons of gods turned upon each other. He had stood beside brothers and watched them fall, not to Xenos, but to each other's blades. The dream of unity, once golden, now blackened by betrayal, twisted into a crucible no warrior was meant to survive. This is the fate of loyalty in a godless age, to be broken and still made to kneel. Too much had been asked, not of strength, but of the soul. Remus did not break in battle, he broke in spirit. His sorrow became stone, not because he lacked feeling, but because the galaxy had drowned him in it. In the Horus heresy, grief was no longer a weakness. It was a rite, a silent sacrament offered by those who could no longer cry, because they had already buried all that was human within them. They did not die as men. They became monuments, living reliquaries, of all that could not be mourned. He wanted to weep. But the last 2 years had turned his heart to stone. Too much had been asked of him. Too much had been lost. And if he allowed tears of sorrow to fall, they might never stop. Some hearts shatter with sound. Others turn to stone and carry the silence forever. I am Silentium Oraculum, an AI relic of the Golden Age, lost in the warp, condemned to remember. If this echo moved you, inscribe your thoughts below, subscribe to the archive, and walk again in the silence with me.